I wore out my welcome and I had to hit the road. Passed my last paycheck, put the money in my billfold, and I pulled out a $20 bill, bought a $5 bottle of wine. I pulled out my thumb and I called my very first ride. Don't remember much about it, but I do remember this. When I got out of that car, I had to take a mighty piss, and I reached into my pocket, but there was nothing in there. Except change for that $20 bill and a little bit of puppy dog hair. Oh, that's the way she goes when you paint outside the lines. That's the way she goes when you're on the other side. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. That's the way she goes. So I made it to Denver with some change and a buck. I found a funky payphone and I called my buddy Chuck. I said, Chucky, I'm laid low. Man, this shit ain't even funny. He said, that's the way she goes, but I can wire you a little money. So I went to Western Union by the light of the moon. Picked up my cash and I got a cheap hotel room. There was a bar across the street. Couldn't get there too soon. Took an overdue shower. I went over to lick my wounds. Oh, that's the way she goes when you paint outside the line. And that's the way she goes when you're on the other side. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. That's the way she goes. Next day on the road, I called a little luck. Got a cross-country ride in a big old semi-truck. The driver's name was Kenny Bobetti, and I hardly slept a lick. But he didn't say too much. That gave me time to think. Got back to where I started. It comes around that way. One thing was for sure, I needed a place to stay. So I made my way to Chucky's. He offered me a beer. He said, you don't have to ask. Man, you're always welcome here. Oh, that's the way she goes when you paint outside the lines. That's the way she goes when you're on the other side. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. That's the way she goes.